Breedo, hello sir, welcome. Welcome to the State of Play waiting room. Hope you're okay. I hope you've got a glass of water ready for the super dry State of Play. Because I'm not expecting all that much, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Enjoying the first day of the lengthy weekend. What the hell? Just getting ready to go down to the basement. I'm going to need a few things. Make some ammunition. Right, I'm not hopeful for this, to be honest. Have I got no ammo for the shotgun? Healing is poor. Let's go get killed. Got my Heineken on hand. But half of us last week just don't really celebrate anything royal family. Oh no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I meant for the State of Play, the Sony event later. Those events are so dry. You need moisturiser and a glass of water by the end of it. Right, so obviously this is Madhouse difficulty, and I can't remember the changes or where the monsters are. But I know there's a change in here. I seem to remember 3 A's and a handprint. There's nothing. Are you streaming the State of Play on the Discord? I'll be screen sharing the YouTube feed, yeah. So you know, people can jump in if they want, and just chew the fat, basically. I seem to think there's not a moulded in Madhouse, just to mix it up a bit, but then I think they burst through the door. No? Ooh. That's not a good start. Watch from the other side. No, 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 this is not going to go well. Doesn't fit this lock. It's dissection room key. Bollocks. Bollocks. So is this you trying to do RE7? Yeah, Madhouse, just for a laugh more than anything. And then when we get to Village, I'll probably just play that on the default difficulty. I haven't played it since around this time last year, to be honest. It'll be interesting to see how it holds up. Oh man, first death. I knew there would be plentiful tonight. In the reviews, what did I hate in particular? I can't recall. Madhouse difficulty. I remember I had a real I really struggled with it the first time, to the point where it really it derailed my enjoyment quite a bit of that first playthrough. But time is as ever a healer, and it's not too bad now. It's hard though, bearing in mind I'm not the best Resident Evil player at the best of times, and this is near to the mark, really. Shotgun, very generous. That's that adaptive difficulty. No, not William, not William. Could you up the brightness? Yeah, of course I can. I'll go that much. There's a bit. Well, it might look better on stream. I don't know. I'll leave it at that for a bit. Harbour, hello. Welcome to the waiting room for the state of play. What was that? Try and shut the door, shut the door. Gotcha. I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space. Oh man, I messed that up. I've really messed that up. Oh man. And the model shotgun. Do you think they'll drop the RE8 DLC on State of Play? I don't know whether people are aware, but the State of Play this year is part of like the Summer Game Fest that the whole Jeff Cayley sorts out and everything like that. And yeah, this State of Play is being associated as part of that. So I would be very surprised if there isn't something RE related, even if it's just essentially as minor as like a reverse date or something like that. Inventory is not good. like how the the dog head isn't here. Kind of bit of a sequence break, is that? Okay. How long after RE7 did the DLCs drop? Can you remember? It was nearly a year. They came out in the December. I mean, you had like the banned footage stuff, which came out fairly soon after. I seem to think banned footage, volumes 1 and 2, but the actual sort of main DLCs, the Not a Hero and End of Zoe, wasn't until basically the end of the year. So RE7 came out in January 2017, and those big DLCs weren't until weren't until the end of the year. Mr. Nick, hello, welcome to the State of Play waiting room, as I'm telling everybody, and I've made a complete mess of this, and I need to go, endangering myself again, going back to the save room. What a complete mess. So I didn't realise the actual dog head teleports. I'm going to hemorrhage so much health getting back to the save room. Or maybe not. No. Oh yeah, this is how it all goes wrong. I was out of the series after 6. I didn't know. Oh, right. That's a shame. That's a shame. Always time to hop back in, if you're not obviously back in already. Isn't going to go well, is it? Come fluid. I'll go and get the model shotgun as well. I don't need that key for this particular encounter. I don't think I need any lockpicks. I don't need cassette tapes. This is going to be a mess. I'll just take the attack coin just for the fun of it. I was late to 7. And what did you think to 7? Did 7 work for you? Because obviously it's still... I mean, we love it on the podcast, but you can't escape the fact that it's a divisive entry for sure. Is he gonna... Oh, man, what the fuck? Oh, man, they're so fast. Oh well, that was a bit of a mess anyway. That attempt. So... I can streamline this a bit now. I need the dog head. Need a more shotgun. Leave some space. Just thinking out loud. First person. Love it now due to Village and the way they continue to go. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it definitely works quite well as a double bill. FPS Fox Marine generally. Yeah, I hear a lot of people with that. I think this game has a few issues with like its field of view more than anything. It's quite in your face, and I know some people have found they've got on much better with it on the PC version. I think you've got that field of view settings and things which really help. It's not giving. Oh, that's why I have inventory problems. Remind me next time to not pick up the coin, for there will be a next time, because there's no way I'm going to survive this. It should be interesting to see. That is something I would probably expect tonight, to be honest, is the upgrade patches for 2, 3, 7 and Village. That is something that we might definitely see today. Don't get in my way, don't get in my way. Right, I'm hoping these 4-legged mouldeds will die with one enhanced handgun shot. No. Yeah, they do, and I wasted the other shot. I wasted the other shot. No. So interestingly, if you don't pick this up, when you go round, it will have already moved.
I was going to be your father. She says he will be your father. No, I'll find him, and I will make him suffer.
I think Village is a cakewalk compared to this. I totally agree. Even the harder difficulties in that game are kind of designed for you to take in like some of the infinite ammo weapons and things like that, and it's quite sort of sequential in terms of how the progression's done. This is pretty hard. What I'm actually doing here is, because you can get the Scorpion key early through the unlocks through the bird cages, you can actually come here straight away, take out Jack really fast so he doesn't stalk you around the house. Because that is one of the big changes in Madhouse, is the fact that if you sort of stay top of the base, stay in the main house and try and do as much of the puzzling and things like that first before coming downstairs, Jack will chase you all through it now, and it's substantially more difficult. I have to use that. I'm just gonna need healing, and I can take that and. Ivan Raptor, hello. How many hours will the event last? It's just 11 PM work day the next day. I think it's only half an hour. It might even... State of plays are usually about 20 minutes. And even then, that's 20 minutes of just dry. I don't personally rate the state of plays very much as well. I think they're a poor man's Nintendo Direct. And Nintendo Directs, you know, they have varying mileage at the best of time, but at least they have a quirkiness and a sense of humour about it. You know, with the various Nintendo developers snapping their fingers, you know, with silly musical prompts and stuff like that. You know, at least it's got a sense of humour about itself. The state of play is just, it's almost mind-numbing. Just how just how matter of fact the information's presented to you. Oh well, I'm not intending to do this, but we'll go for it. Oh, bloody hell! He ain't messing about. Look how fast he walks! Look how fast he walks! Christ, bloody hell! Oh Christ, this is so much faster, it's ridiculous. Right, that's done that then, so... Pick it up! I can't pick it up, you're joking! You don't need any inventory free to pick up the chainsaw, do you? You do! That is absolutely barbaric. There's no... That's... I didn't honestly think you needed a inventory slot to be able to carry that. That coin is absolute. Picking up that antique coin has absolutely fucked me. Christ! I never knew in all the times I played this that you needed a spare inventory slot to pick up the chainsaw for that. How irritating. And I got him into that phase really, really quickly, which was nice. How frustrating. No, I don't think it is only. It must be a thing. I probably always had inventory. I never usually stack up on like these ability coins and things like that to try and help out. But man, that was annoying. That was. I'm not picking it up this time. I'm not picking it up. Wait. I didn't realise I ain't got my cam on. Sorry. Hello. Welcome. This stream, as ever, sponsored by Stellar. Are you ready? There we go. It's beautiful. British summertime is 11 PM. So I'll probably do this for I don't know how long we've been going, half an hour so far. Probably do this till about, I don't know, 10, half 10. Then I'll make my way to the Discord and then try and get it. I'll have a little bit of time setting it up because there's always technical errors whenever we try to use the Discord for this kind of stuff. Right, so I think this thing dies in one shot. And it has. Perfect. I'm really not sure what to expect. I mean, they've said PSVR 2 is going to be substantially featured. So we might even get like a starting roster of what those games are going to be. They're going to announce Wipeout Reality, aren't they? Of course. But we might get Village VR announced for the PSVR 2, which would be really, really neat, and that could possibly coincide with, like, you know, and I know, I suppose I was going to say next gen update, but Village is not going to have one of those because it already is. So I think I'm going to make some more enhanced handgun ammo, because that seemed to do the trick last time. And then we're going to make some more herbs. Stellar. Oh, man. Jack, waste no time. No! Kicking again. Right, I've got an inventory slot this time, motherfucker. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stop it, you twat. That's it. Come on. Ah, my chainsaw ran out. Shit. You can slow down Jack by using the hanging bags to your advantage. Thank you, game. Classic RE saving is brutal, isn't it? My god. It wasn't too bad. I can't. No, what that wasn't. It wasn't too bad, but I'm usually better with the chainsaw than that. And I panic healed that last healing item as well, and I didn't really need to because I don't even think I was on caution yet, and it was a bit of a waste. At least we've pretty much got to him now without any real issues, because we just wait for this one to despawn. Have a drink. Here we go. Probably don't even need to shut the door. That door really. I need to shut this one. Can move on. Use that. Let's do this, Jack. Quick drink. Good luck. Good luck drink. Oh man, I really need to just move from that first one. Ow. Man, healing takes so long. I don't even know. Will he actually take damage here if you just can't hurt to try, can it? Come on, Jack. Oh no, 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 no. Wrong button. Wrong button, wrong button. Really dead. Come on, come on, come on. Man, that's the healing is so slow. No, 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 no. Bollocks. It wasn't too bad, that. It wasn't too bad. I think I was probably one more, you know, sort of stagger thing where he's knelt down. I was a little bit unlucky. Shotgun shells. Very generous game, thank you. No, let's pray. I will try. I will try. What can we do but try? Again, we shut the door. We stop. We say cheers. And we wait. Ow, 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 ow. That's an unfortunate early setback. I find this boss so hard. It's not too bad. I mean, so the strategy was pretty decent there. I just wasn't quite refined enough with like the blocking and stuff like that toward the end. I had to rage quit. That is why you fail. You just keep going, Nick. Even if it's akin to smashing your head into a wall for hours on end. That's how you do a FromSoft game. You just keep going for hours, sometimes hours and hours, until the bastard falls. You are joking. What have I missed that time? Oh, I haven't made another healing. I can't believe I'm a healing item down going in though. That sucks. Neptune and GT's rage quits trying to do remake on hard mode with no healing is just beautiful. The fact that he got to like the end of the game a couple of times was just purely magnificent. Ooh. Ow, bastard. Fuck that up. Ooh. I'm going to try something different here. Let's switch to enhanced handgun ammo and find out I haven't got any. Chainsaw, chainsaw, chainsaw. Yes, I am, as a matter of fact, you bastard. Any more healing? No, no fucking no healing at all. Damn it. Fucking bastard. Ah. Have you managed to get GT Outbreak without dying at the Apple Inn? You know, despite the fact that I've recorded with George for many, many years now, has he even played Outbreak? Like, I actually can't really recall. So he's certainly not played it online, I don't think. I don't think he's had the ability to, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get an Outbreak remaster, you know. That was featured in that Nvidia leak, wasn't it? So, who knows? So, Nick, obviously, you know where I am in Fallen Order now. How roughly, in terms of hours, would you say I am from finishing that? If you're watching on the PS4 app, does that mean you're typing with a controller at the minute? He said in one of the podcasts he can't do the controls. Okay, it's a bit sluggish, the Outbreak controls. You get used to them, but the turning circle on the characters and things like that is really quite weird. He didn't get a cheeky hit on me that time, so we're a little bit better than the last attempt. What was that? Shotgun shells wedged in there. That's neat. Of course, I'm gonna have to be careful because if I pick up any more, it's gonna fuck my inventory. So we'll make and then we'll make some enhanced ammo again and reload. Controller typing is woeful. It absolutely is. Don't you miss some of those really amazing circa 2000 designs, like the elongated GameCube controller which had a keyboard in the middle and the little keyboard attachment you could have on the old Xbox 360 controllers, which was like a mini keyboard. They've all gone by the wayside now, those kind of things. Pretty much tank control on the originals, yeah, they are. You do have also like 3D movement in Outbreak, which I know some people do get on better with. Much better. I'm just going to try and get some cheeky hits in. I mean, surely this must contribute, because the game wouldn't have you just wasting ammo like that, surely. Welcome to Thunderdome, motherfucker. There we go. Wow, made a fuck up there. But I made a right fuck up there. That was down to me, that was. I shouldn't have been messing about. The reason why I weapon switched to the shotgun was because he seemed to duck out of sight, so I thought his like weak point was exposed. So by the time I realised that he wasn't actually in his like weak spot phase, it was too late to change back, and then I just started taking loads of damage, and that was that. That's how quickly it turns. Unfortunately. We'll get him. It might take all the way up to the state of play, but we'll get him. So predictions for state of play? Anybody? Any RE news you think we're gonna get? We're gonna get a reverse release date at last, or do you think Capcom would tend to save some of those things for their own presentations that they used to do? Oh, you are joking me. I'm gonna have to fire around there to be able to then do this, to then reload that, to then clear that, to then pick that up, to then do this. How many times in a Resident Evil game have you had to like literally empty a mag just to clear some ammunition to pick up a key item that you don't want to have to like backtrack for, because you know that having to backtrack for it would probably hemorrhage you more health and ammo than it would be to just burn through a couple of shots. These are the decisions that we have to make. When we play these games. Okay. That was a really good attempt, wasn't it? This is going to be nasty. Hey, broke my neck.
You're alone, and now you won't die that way.
I think nothing to do with Ari will be involved. Yeah, same. Although, who's the dude again that used to present part of Capcom's? Peter Fabiano. Are you meaning Peter Fabiano? Yeah, he's no longer with them, is he? I can't actually remember where he went to. Back to handgun ammo this time. Is it game? Thank you. Yeah, he was fine. Yeah, he was harmless, really. I think a lot of people took umbrage with his everything is canon thing, which was a little bit unfortunate. But you know, as with everything, you know, it's not like the RE community to overreact about something. So some of the abuse that got sort of fired his way over Resident Evil 3 remake as well was totally uncalled for. Like, you know, like it was his personal responsibility as to why that game didn't quite turn out as well as people had hoped. Yeah, I think that his passion, certainly I agree with you, it was always on display. He just unfortunately was, because he was sort of like a recognisable figurehead for the franchise, he unfortunately took quite a lot of the, you know, the brunt when a product fails, or it doesn't do as well, or it doesn't do what, the worst thing, where it doesn't do what people want. As though some people in the community think they speak for everybody, unfortunately. The worst thing a fan can ever do, and I say fan in inverted commas, is go somewhere and say, I speak for all the fans, because the moment I read those words on someone's tweet or whatever, I just scroll straight past, because I just have no interest in what they have to say. Everybody is different, and the sense of entitlement that some people have is just simply diabolical. Is it Bungie? Is he? Oh, did he go to Bungie, did he? Very nice. Working on Destiny 2 then. So I mean, if Destiny turns up in the state of play, it might be old Peter there. Right. Just try again. All we can do is just keep trying, guys. 1 hour of this so far. 1 hour. And he's still not dead. Why can't it always go like that? What is in that? Oh, my frames! My frames! Why has the performance just gone? Let's pick up the fucking chainsaw. No, I did not mean to heal. Oh man, I messed that up completely. Man. No. Oh no, fucking chainsaw again. No, I think not, you bastard. Fucking hell. So the worst thing is, because it's on Madhouse, I've got to go back to the fucking save room. And there ain't no heals left.
Do me a favor and stay dead.
I'll confess, I'll put my hands in the air. I know nothing really about chainsaws, but tell me, is there a chainsaw on this planet that could do that? I forgot it was... Oh, bastard. I forgot it was a fucking 2-slot item. Shit. Although that said, I have to go back the other way anyway, because you don't get this key yet, do you? Because that's for when you come back later. Okay. so I might actually be okay. Some healing would be nice though. Is it metal or wood? That looked like metal. We all love the series for different reasons. Sorry, I missed that. We all love the series for different reasons. Most people's comments are valid, I say. The phrase I've been abusing a lot lately, because I just think it encapsulates everything so well, is Romby's that he says in the podcast a lot now, which is the series belongs to everyone and no one. You know, it's become so many different things to so many different people. Everybody has their own entry point, which is completely different. You might have come in at the series in 1996 in the first game, or you might have come in at Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil 6 as a result of that it holds a very special place in your heart, because even if you sort of in retrospect look back at it later and think it's not the best game in the series, and I acknowledge that, but because it's like an entry point for you, then it has that kind of like nostalgia, if you like. And like, it really, really frustrates me and pisses me off when people sort of take that away from others. You know, say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about because it's Resident Evil 6. It's like, that's not for you. That's not for you or anybody to decide. Fuck off. Still creepy. Got the broken shotgun. See, that's neat. Use firefighters, use special chainsaws in road accidents, but in a normal chainsaw, cutting through a metal bar only in the RE universe, or the Wolverine. I think the chainsaw Magini does it in RE5 as well. During his first appearance, I think he cuts through a metal gate. So yeah, I don't know what the hell these are made from, but I came in at 97 with a director's cut due to PlayStation Plus magazine. Oh, nice. Very good. Well, let's go and get... What I'm going to do is I'll put this tape away. I'll put the whatever that's called, and we'll go and get a new toy. Because we've saved, so I can afford to run around a little bit. Even if I die, I've got a recent save. It took over an hour though. That's mental. What have we got in here? Iron defense coin and assault coin. See, this is a very early game treat that Madhouse gives you. It's sort of leveling the playing field a bit earlier. Sort of thing, this. Just need a repair kit, and I think you get one fairly early on somewhere. If I can put that in there now. Now I've got to go upstairs and get the other one. MGS, RE, and The Last of Us are the best series overall in my lifetime. Yep, you can't go wrong with any of those three, to be honest. I mean, I've got my my loves with the FromSoft games and things like that, but those are still... MGS is still quite dear to me, despite the ups and downs it's had over the years. And I've actually said a few times in the last year or so that I'll stream MGS1 soon, because I think that'd be fun. It'll be my first time replaying MGS1 since Guns of the Patriots. That's how long it's been for me. Evelyn, May 2nd. Oh, I'm actually gonna need the Scorpion key, aren't I? Do the series. If it sticks, absolutely, I'd love to. I mean, I haven't, like I say, I haven't played MGS or the second one since the run up. I replayed through the entire series. Replayed through the entire series on the run up to Guns of the Patriots in 2008, and I was gonna do the same thing again when the Phantom Pain came out, and I played Snake Eater, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, and then when Phantom Pain came out, it left me. The ending to that game, I've had a lot of issues with over the years, and yeah, I felt a little bit let down by it, unfortunately, and so I sort of stopped. I lost the sort of will to carry on with it a little bit, which is a shame. Now I'm looking for the key. Certainly a divisive ending. Laptop now. Welcome back, sir. Enjoy your keys. See, now we can sort of mess about a bit, knowing with the confidence that Jack ain't about. See, if you were to do all this with him here, it's tricky. It gets to be quite the challenge. It's nice on PS4 full screen. Oh yeah, MGS5 is fucked, but Konami and Kojima, I don't really think it's his fault. It'd have been interesting to see what would have happened if we'd ever truly got the much rumoured episode 3 or chapter 3, whatever it was. Mia, I don't need to do that. We've all seen that a million times. That's it. We've made it. Can you turn on the umbrella lamp to see how it looks with the lighting? What, my umbrella lamp? What, here? What, this one? It just gets washed out in terms of colours. So yeah, it just looks, on cam, it just looks like they're literally all the same colour with a slight tint. We can leave it on. We can leave it on if you like. Ooh, cassette tape. What say you? Do we do me as VHS or not? I can't because I haven't got the fucking space. Look at that. Honestly. If people want me to do it, I'll do it. I can feel an ominous glow. You know what? Because we've covered everything in the road to... I don't know why I didn't put that in there. In the road to Dulvey so far, I will go back and do the cassette tape. What actually happens if I die in the cassette tape on Madhouse? It doesn't kick me back to the last save, does it? Or does it just end the VHS early? I'm just going to grab another quick drink. Just be back in 1 minute. Right. If I die in this tape and I get booted back to that, I have to go back to the save, reload a save, that'll suck. Cheers. This videotape's not bad, but it has a lot of cheating in it.
think I don't know what you want to do with that boy, Ethan?
He's absolutely mentioned doing more stuff like it, and believe us when we all say like we would do. There's so much we sort of speculate and chew the fat on what we'd like to do, but it's just time.
Don't come over here.
I mean, we're still, in all honesty, trying to put some sort of video together for Requiem, which was the RE2 remake and 3 remake version of events presented in that video format, which a lot of people in the community provided voices for. We'd love to put like a video of that together. Shit.
I'll feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left. We open our home. We open our hearts. And what do you do?
What the hell? It's really difficult with the mouse. So which way does it work? This is really hard with the mouse. There we go.
She loves you. She wants us to be a family, goddammit. You! All you have to do is accept her fucking gift! We love you! Why can't you see that? Embrace us! There are unknowns.
That's it, done.
And you are not. No.
This takes place just before Mira is captured and put in a cell. No, this takes place. I think it's literally like just before Ethan leaves the house. That's how I've always interpreted it, anyway. Because she apologizes for, like not. She doesn't know what came over her. Any chance you'll try speedrunning HD Project 2 and 3 games? I'm not a speedrunner, but I mean I can give it a go. I'd like to get back to. I'm waiting for the new build. Hopefully by the time I play that next on stream, the Classic Rebirth PC version will be out, because that will be the absolutely definitive version of the classics. Here we go. This is where it ends.
Where do you think you're going?
It's pretty terrifying in VR. That moment. Taken straight out of REC or Rec, or Record or whatever.
What did we do in
Right. Hey, it's the statue of Saint Nicholas Angel. Nicholas Angel or whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you do have a PC, you thankfully don't need a massively powerful one to run the HD projects. I think most people could do that on a reasonable rig. Have I got? Must have a chemical. I'm not going to actually use the herb yet because I think I'd rather get a full heal if I get a. Because we can now go outside. Okay, fucking podcast question. What are the 3 colours of the dog's heads? And I didn't get it right. Curse you, Nick. Yeah, you don't got. It's quite incidental, the soundtrack, but it's great when you get bits of it. How much would that cost to do? To run, because to run the HD project of 2 and 3, you basically need a PC that can run Dolphin, and Dolphin isn't massively demanding now, but I still say you need a reasonable PC with a decent graphics card. Certainly from the last 10 years at least. There's my repair kit for my shotgun. Space. Sometimes I can't remember what parts of the game it actually occurs, but you can actually see Evelyn in there, old Evelyn. Sometimes. Now I think on Madhouse you get a nice little surprise in here waiting for you. You get the grenade launcher early. Stabilizer, steroids, maximum health increase. I've got plenty of coins for that actually. And the Magnum. 2 Remake is a disaster of a soundtrack. Yeah, I mean the last time I played it, I did leave the standard soundtrack on. The game does definitely lack something. I think it doesn't help the fact that, you know, the Resident Evil 2 music is just so iconic. and when it's anything less than that, it really hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put the cassette tapes in. Let's get this. Because this shotgun's amazing. If you've never dabbled with the double barrel shotgun in this, it's amazing. It's ridiculously powerful. Maybe it's Zoe's.
You made it. You're the first I've ever seen make it this far.
So what is it you need me to do? Is it gonna help me get out of here?
Yes. Now listen carefully, Ethan. My family and our bodies are contaminated. I can't leave the property unless I get it out. And the same goes for Mina.
Is there a way to get it out?
We need a serum. It should clear whatever this stuff is out of the body. As long as you're not too far gone.
Alright, so where is it?
If I knew where one was, I'd already be long gone. But I have a feeling my mother has hidden some inside the old house somewhere.
So if we get this thing, I can help me and we can get out of here?
Right. And so can I. The old house is near the water. We can't miss it.
Alright.
I just hope you can handle my mother.
Your mother?
Be careful. They'll be looking for you.
Sorry guys, just doing a bit of maintenance. It is worth it, Breedo. You know, we've tried. I think people have even offered to buy it for Nick, and he still refuses. It's the it is the principle. It is. I do agree. I'm sure Robbie and you did. Yeah, I think community members have even offered to, the Patreon members and whatnot. Right. Well, the game has generously thrown me some tapes, so I think let's make a decision. I can increase my maximum health, or I can get the Magnum. The Magnum is nice. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get the maximum health because I think it's going to be quite essential. Need to watch Kenobi episode 3. Yeah, I was just thinking about giving that another watch actually. Maximum health increased. it's less than a pint. I often gauge purchases now. I don't know whether I said this on a recent podcast or stream, but if I go on like Steam or the PlayStation Network or whatever, and there's a sale on with like massive discounts, I often go, well, that's actually less than the price of a pint. Buy it. You're probably going to get you're going to get more time out of said purchase than a pint. And I'm happy to spend money on a pint, so. Right, so I'm just going to pop that back for a bit. Let's grab some tapes. Let's actually save it before we make our way into the old house. I'll be on the chat on Discord around 10:45. Am I finally in enough to catch the stream, or is it ending soon? Soon-ish, yo. We're going to probably just have a bit of a dabble around the old house. Welcome, by the way, sir. This is as I've said a few times tonight already, this is the state of play waiting room. While we sit around and go on the Discord and ponder all the Resident Evil news. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know why people continually do it to themselves. I've seen like polls and everything saying it's like, which big Resident Evil news do you think is going to happen tonight? And it's like none of the above, and you know it. And then get angry at Capcom for I mean that's always a good one when it happens. Like people get angry at Capcom for the fact that they didn't announce something, even though they said they were like no plans to announce something, and it's just nonsense. Speed Freaks remake. I don't even know what Speed Freaks is, Nick. What is Speed Freaks? An excellent Mario Kart clone on the PlayStation 1. Was it part of an IP or was it an IP on its own? I hate this. I hate this old. I have no idea what this is going to be like on Madhouse, because this is about as far as I got last time I tried it. Because I've never finished this game on Madhouse, so I don't know what this section is going to be like. Fucking moulded? That wasn't moulded here usually, was there? What the fuck? Moulded weren't usually in this section, were they? Well, your optimism is, as ever, truly infectious, Nick. Well done. New footage of the Darkstalkers fighting game they are doing. Well, I mean, that would make my day, to be honest, Breedo, as obviously a big fighting game fan. The game is quite generous with its cassette tapes. It's nice. I will happily not be watching the state of play. My years in gaming have made me tired of watching that kind of stuff live. Yeah, it's I keep saying it, but it's dry. It's dry, man. It's like think of the most least interesting way you could distribute gaming news, and state of play is it. Absolutely. Where are you, Wobblehead? Why I can hear you. There. It's the same hat that's in Village, isn't it? Maybe this guy visited here as well, and then met his match in Castle Dimitrescu, as they like to call it. I don't know whether to save. I feel like it'd be a waste of a save, but I've got quite a few now. I've got quite a few tapes. 6 cassette tapes. I miss Darkstalkers, absolutely. And I love Darkstalkers, Breedo. I think that's one of the most sort of influential fighting games that Capcom have ever made. Losing my mind for an MVC collection. God, wouldn't that be nice? Like a proper, fully fledged Marvel vs. Capcom 4, not Infinite 4, with all the X-Men back in the roster. I miss my boy Gambit, yeah. The depressing thing about Infinite is, on a technical level, and when I say technical I don't mean like visuals or production or anything like that, I mean in terms of like the tag mechanics and things like that, Infinite is actually like really, really good, but the presentation is just about the worst you will ever see in a modern fighting game, and the roster is just so boring. Flying bug. Shit, not that way, not that way. Is there any way you can actually stop that attack? Begone, flying bug. Oh, fucking lock. I need a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you. That's not working, is it? That's just making me take loads of damage. I'm on PS5 now as my phone needs charging. You're all flirting between different hardwares and stuff tonight. Here we go, flamethrower. Flamethrower collected. I knew I could hear one. Do hope it has some positive things. Yeah, I'd like Wipeout VR, a fully fledged title for the PSVR too. If I talk about it enough, it might happen. Oh man, I thought I'd killed it. There we go. I thought I'd got that. That's why I stopped firing. Oh man, it took so much damage. Is there actually any way to just like not take just ridiculous amounts of damage here? Fucking... Is there actually any way, anybody, that you can stop that from happening? This is Madhouse. Fresh Madhouse run. First time. I should have just bloody saved in that room, to be honest. What time are we on? 10 o'clock. Not a problem. I only played it on Nick mode. Nick mode is actually, you know, an artificially harder version of the game, but in some ways, you know, actually harder than the game's hardest difficulty level, you know, in a default. Go that way. Shit. I have to go that way. It's very... Oh, fucking hell, I left the door open, didn't I? Bastard. Karkikified, hello. Madhouse, yep, keep those beers, absolutely. Welcome to the State of Play waiting room. I would indeed die to see more Sly Cooper and Spyro. You can't believe like they sit on a franchise like Spyro. It's truly remarkable. Welcome, by the way, Karkikified. I don't think I welcomed you. Residents of Evil have gone all in. They're having their stream of State of Play, entitling the stream Remake 4 and Village DLC. Well, maybe they know something we don't. With a question mark. Well, I'm pleased they clarified that. Absolutely. Just looking at, like, as I look now at my top screen, I can see there's quite a few people on. Quite a few people in the RE community are actually streaming tonight with special events as their heading. I've heard a couple of things that, just whispers, not from anything specific, but just from a couple of people that I know have a couple of industry insiders that have said this one will be one to watch if you're, you know, a Resident Evil fan. Take that if you will. I still don't think we're going to get anything personally, but there's just a couple of whispers. nothing massively specific or anything like that, but a remake 4 though, I just don't want remake 4. Just there's nothing about that title existing that interests me in any way whatsoever. And as I've said before, I think you're playing with fire a bit too much with that one, because it's just such a beloved game that if you get it wrong, like if you don't make that to the standard and the expectation that people will undoubtedly have, then all you're going to do is just create a massive negative vibe for the series. You know, it's bad enough that Remake 3 didn't live up to a lot of people's expectations, and the criticism it received was correct, absolutely. I'm not saying for a moment it's not. But RE4 is an industry darling. You know, it's beloved. Whether you like what it did to the series storyline and things like that, we put all that to one side when you talk about, I've got the lockpick again, Resident Evil 4. They get RE4 remake so wrong it becomes right. Yeah. The thing is, for us as long-time Resident Evil fans who have seen the damage that Resident Evil 4 did, I suppose that amongst some people within the fandom there is an idea that Resident Evil 4 could come along and a remake could actually, link in a bit better with the rest of the series a bit more seamlessly. The problem is the general public, they just remember Resident Evil 4 as being this like really influential, very important game, and if a remake comes out and it's not that again, then many people will just simply ask, what on earth was the point? And the series is trash, it's lost its way, it's just going to create so much pain unnecessarily. You're not just talking about like an old-fashioned 90s camera angle driven horror game. You're talking about a game that redefined third-person action gaming, and you don't remake something like that very easily because people can't help but expect that same impact and legacy again. We're terrible like that. Take out Leon and add Rebecca. Absolutely. The only Remake 4 news I want is of its cancellation. Brothers in Arms, absolutely. I hope they aren't disappointed with the lack of news. Do you know something, Nick, that you're not telling us? I did see Hype Up, the state of play, but I'm not sure it's for Hyper's Hype. I see she's actually on. Nearly 1,000 viewers already in it, and we're still an hour off the state of play, and Susie has 1,000 viewers. It's crazy. It's done so well for this community. Right, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna save. Let's save the game. We've done a few bits, haven't we? Right, one moment, I'll be back in a minute. What else are we potentially expecting here? Village DLC. Village DLC is probably the next big bit of news we should get. And Reverse. Reverse release date and update patches for 2, 3 and 7. Reverse will drop with Village. It makes sense, yeah. Absolutely makes sense. Right, I've done that save. I'm not necessarily bothered if this bit goes haywire. I just want to know what's in that lockbox. I'm not bothered if I take damage because I'll probably just reload. I just want to know if it's anything I need. Burner fuel, pretty decent actually. Ow. Gaiden remake, it's happening. The fans are making it, Nick. Come on, give them some credit. Survivor remake, yeah, that's the Survivor remake in VR. Let's go for it. Jesus. Calm down, game. Orc 2. And then we'll just get Umbrella Corps 3. A sequel so good they literally skipped a title. Quarter past.
Ethan!
No more bullshit, Mia. I want some answers.
I know, you're right, and I always wanted to tell you, but I can only remember a little, and the rest is just gone.
Daddy, right? You mind if I borrow Mommy for a little bit? Don't you stand there. Do something!
Ethan, help!
Damn it.
Any other goodies in here? Susie's getting close to 2K. She'll get more than that as well, especially if there's any RE news. Absolutely. Sadly, I can't see a classic collection coming. You might get an announcement. Oh God. The way it would probably happen is if they did announce some Village DLC tonight or Reverse or whatever, then they might just, as an aside, say, you know, and from today, through our new classics thing, you can re-download, you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 on the PlayStation Network tonight, kind of thing, you know. Go a fucking long way round now. Get stung. That moulded's going to be here again as well, isn't it? Ow, 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 ow. She's here as well. Christ!
Pay attention, boy. I want to show you something.
Well, if I...
Show yourself.
Surely she can't follow me over here. Capcom have been doing more classic stuff. We've had Mega Man and some Darkstalkers. Yeah, the fighting game collection's interesting. Certainly, but they have come out and said it won't lead to a new Darkstalkers title, unfortunately. So people who are getting like really excited for that, alas. Dino Crisis, you might. Well, I mean, a thumbnail of Dino Crisis has appeared on one of the Asian PlayStation Network stores, isn't it? That way. It would make a lot of people quite erect indeed. Jaw muncher gets vindicated after all this time.
Fuck, 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 fuck! Jesus, fuck!
As these games get progressively older, it's sad to see them. So games like Survivor and Dead Egg locked to older consoles. Absolutely, this is why people who have an enthusiasm for older systems and things, you really need to be building some form of emulation archive now, because otherwise they're going to be gone for good sooner or later. It's not the way it should be, and I'm not endorsing it or anything like that, but just sort of recommending. If you've got a love for older titles, older systems, it's got to the point where you can't just simply wait for games companies to just do this for us anymore. You just have to sort of just do it yourself. It sucks. Shouldn't be the way it is, but absolutely is. Fucking moulded. They were never moulded. Oh, but that is. Ow. It's totally crazy that there is moulded.
I told you to get out.
The industry was certainly different though back then, wasn't it, Yoke? For the RE1 remake. And funny, because like remake culture wasn't a thing back then. Like even I wasn't bothered by it. I was quite excited by it. Like, when those first screenshots came online, and it showed corridors that were recognised in amazing detail and things like that. I mean, I was hyped. How could you not be? How could you not be swept up in that? It was totally hype. I'm gonna try and chance getting the is it a key? I think it's. Is it the Raven key or something you get from over the other side? she's here. God. I'm gonna need some healing. Chem fluid. Even the Chronicles games seem to be doomed as well. We're waiting for the inevitable VR version that's going to get announced today. Jesus, she's ever going to get out of this corridor? Don't give me hope. Cat and mouse. How's there still enemies spawning? Surprised the game hasn't had it that I take damage just doing stuff like. Oh, seriously? Whoa, no, not Steam. No, not Steam. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Steam overlay nearly messed me up there. Ah! Shut the door, shut the door. Croaky, I said Raven, sorry. That would have failed me a quiz question, wouldn't it? Of all the things that I thought I would see in chat tonight, a Zero remake was not one of them. Nick, are you deranged? Croaky. Oh. This is going to be a really bad idea, I think. I think I'm going to get killed. I want my forest scene at night RE game. You got it briefly.
You're gonna die in this hole!
Did I get her? Yes, I did. How are we doing for time? 10:27. Okay, I will start to wrap this up. For some reason they announced it. What a state of play! That'd be hilarious. You tried to sneak up to the second floor again, didn't you? No one touches my sacred altar. Oh, she's got a nice little bike in here, look.
Think that's it?
Tensu.
Well, did you find a serum?
I just got done dealing with your mom and fucking bugs. Wish you could have warned me.
Sorry about that. What about the serum?
I haven't found any. But I did find out we need to make one. A D-series head and an arm. This can't be right.
A head? I think I have that around here somewhere.
You do?
I don't know about the arm, though. Have you searched the whole house?
No, not yet. I still need to check the second floor here.
All right. Check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
RE4 remake and it ends with coming 2024. The rage. Well, that lead time's not bad. At least they put a date on it. You remember the days of, like, you know, Resident Evil 5 getting announced in like 2005, and then you just get no news. You just get no news for years. And then an E3 trailer in 2007 comes out, and it's not even representative of the game that that we're ultimately going to get later. Of course I don't have the space. It'd be too easy, wouldn't it? I'm still scarred from the Revelations reveal, I know, absolutely. Patricia Jarley's kind of last performance, although it's not now, if you like. Now, I don't think you get a save point, do you? Over at the old house. So I need to be going and saving. No, fucking don't fall down there, Christ. I'm going that way.
What the fuck? That's special.
I will go and save it, and I'm going to leave it there. So the next time we reconvene, we've got Marguerite to fight. That'll be fun. That takes you back to the garden, the tunnel. Yeah, it does, but I think the only place you can go is the old house to fight Marguerite. I don't think you get access to a save room. And I need to be saving the game after that. Should be able to open the gate to the trailer. Really? I hope you guys are right. I thought that was after the fight, but I will trust your better judgment. Let's go this way, it's quicker. I will trust your judgment, guys. It's got a change in Madhouse where the gate's locked until you've done the Marguerite fight. I think that was just loading the new area in. Very good. Right, well, I'm not going to mess about. I can do all the housekeeping stuff next time. Where's my tips? There they are. Right, lovely. That's great. Thank you guys for not getting that wrong. I appreciate that. Thank you. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this game down, but not before saying thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking around and having patience for the hour-long Jack Baker fight in the basement. And now I'm going to hop over to the Discord, where hopefully some of you will come and join us as we chat through the state of play. So I will see you very soon. Thanks ever so much, guys. You take care of yourselves in this. If you're in the UK, have a nice long weekend, and yeah, take care. All the best. We do this again soon. Cheers.